and forget all the bullshit in high school. Forget all the bullshit, forget all the stuff, you know what I mean? You can start anew, right? Because the thing is I'm sure some of you ladies, you're like, I need to cut this whole slut thing out. I gotta stop this. I've been way too far. Or some of you guys go, I need to start this slut thing right now. This needs to happen today. And that's fine, you know what I mean? College is for that. You know, experiment it. Don't worry about it, because you know what? At the end of the day, and here's the thing, me being 30 years old, I've done a lot of comedy shows or whatever. The older you get, the less you give a fuck about what anybody else says. But right now, it's still kind of like, because you're all together. You don't want anybody to be like, see that bitch over there? Like you're in the classroom, see that stupid little bitch over there? Yeah, I fucked 3 dudes last night. What a fucking hell. Like, you know what I mean? You don't want that to be said about you. Because the thing is you are what you advertise, right? You are what you advertise. Okay, so this is why it's always funny when women go on vacation. Okay? Because the thing is when you're at home, you're like, I'm a little conservative, I don't do shit. You know what I mean? Look at me being all not doing anything. But then when you go on vacation, it's like that saying, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it really make a sound? No, it doesn't. You know why it doesn't? Because when a bitch's on vacation and no one's around to see her fuck everybody, can you call her a slut? No, you can't. You can't do it. You can't call her a slut. Nobody knows she's fucking doing that on the cruise line. Thank you, Caribbean. But the thing is, we go out, right? We go out, we go to the clubs, we go to have fun, we want to interact, we want to be able to go out there and do your thing, you know? And the guys go out, they get ready, we do our thing, right? Us guys, we go out, we're like, we want to go to where it is. Where it is. But women, when you guys get together, you're like, we're creating it, motherfucker, we're it! Like, just guys are walking around going, where is it? Is this it? This is not it? This is it? Over here, we're going to go to it. We don't... Because the thing is we want to go there and try to mingle with you ladies. Because you ladies, when you guys are out, when you guys are having fun, you have a little to drink, you guys just fucking living it up. You guys start dancing. And what I love is funny, because every woman thinks they're the greatest fucking dancer. I'm gonna do it. Because like since middle school, remember middle school when you'd go to those dances, the guys are on one side and the girls on the other? The girls are always the first ones out. Come on, get it! Come and get it! And we're just like, I don't know, okay, well, but the funny thing is, it doesn't change in the clubs, right? The same thing. It's the clubs. We're just like, all right, there we go. But the thing is you women think you're great dancers. But I'm going to tell you something right now. Some of you are great dancers, and some of you are not. Okay? Just because you know how to drop it like it's hot does not mean you're a great dancer. Dropping it like it's hot every 2 seconds does not make you great. Okay? It just means you have good knees. Okay? That's all it is. Okay? When you're just sitting there, what, you like this? Boom, get it. You like that? Boom, get it. Just like, stop fucking, just stand up! But I'm sure you guys being young, you guys are out, you guys are looking around and stuff like that. And you're within your group, within your demographic, right? But don't you see those old-ass bitches that end up showing up just trying to rekindle what you guys are doing right now? You know what I mean? They just end up showing up. They're always led by some girl who's 21 that works with them. Because she's like, I know where to fucking go, let's go. And then fucking 4 or 5 40-year-old ladies walk into the place and they're trying to rekindle it. But the thing is they can't drop it like it's hot anymore. They drop it like it's warm because their knees hurt. You know what I mean? They're just sitting there like, what? You want? There it is. Come and get it. Come and get it. You like that? Or you're like, get the fuck off the dance floor, bitch. You're expired. Stop it. Now go home and take care of your kids. But it's cool though, because like, when you, like, I love when you women go out because it's like, it's, with like liquor, it changes things up, doesn't it? Don't fucking lie. Don't sit there and act like shit, man. Going down when you guys drink. We've all made mistakes, and you guys are going to continue to make them. But like I was saying, when you're out and you have drinks, it's like when it comes to a certain point, when you have a little too much to drink, it's funny. You'll see this thing in the women where you ladies, you have to do like when the song comes on and you have that last shot of like Patron or like Kamikaze. Or some stupid shit. Or like a lemon drop, whatever the fuck you guys drink, right? And you guys take that last one and the song kicks and you're like, oh my god, I gotta do what this song is telling me to do. Like the lyrics start telling you to do stuff. And I remember when Katy Perry first came out, I was like, I kissed a girl and I liked it. I was like, fuck yes! Like I love that song. Because I turn around, women are making out with each other everywhere. I'm like, oh my god! Like, why can't they make a song like that so more beneficial for me personally? Like, make a remix of this song or something. Something like, I don't know, something like, I blew a random guy, and I liked it. Because I could be that random guy. I had this situation happen to me, and white people, you guys might understand this a little bit more. And it's it's a racial thing, but what it is that somebody thought I was racist without even trying. I wasn't trying to do anything. I'm not a racist person at all. But what happened was there's a little misunderstanding. I'm in my car, right, and I'm driving down the street, and I'm listening to Biggie in my car, right? Looking at Notorious B.I.G. You guys know. I'm down with the Brizzown, is what I like to say. And so I'm listening to the song Juicy, right? We all know the song Juicy. It was so dream. I used to read Word Up magazines. I love that shit, right? So I'm listening to the song in my car, right? And I'm at a stoplight. I have the windows down, I have a little system in there. And little black guys just pull up right on the side of me. And they're like, oh, that's what's up, white boy. And I'm like, oh my God, yes! We're doing this. We're doing what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was talking about. Right? We're doing this. Okay, so I'm all excited, but right at that moment, it gets to the point where the chorus is, right? And we all know the chorus. And if you don't know, now you know. Right. But here's the thing. At this time, when this situation happened, I had a CD. I don't know if you guys remember those. But the CD, all of a sudden, it gets to the chorus when it goes, if you don't know, now you know. And it just starts skipping right at that moment. It's like, no. Four black guys look like Warren Sapp get out of the car. Like, what's up, motherfucker? I'm like, I pissed myself. Right to the red light. I'm like, fuck this. I'm not gonna fight these dudes. Are you kidding me? Like, it's not gonna happen. But here's the thing. I'm driving down the street. I get pulled over by a cop, and I'm like, oh my God, it's still going. I get a knock over my window. I turn over, the fucking cop's black. I'm like, God damn it, I'm going to prison. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine this guy walking into jail? Can you guys imagine that? Everybody else going. I would be like the fillet of rape if I walked in. That's a top-notch piece of meat. Thank God Lance Bass finally got arrested. He's going to take it willingly. So I thought about this. If I went to prison, you know what I would do? I would grow my toenails.
What?
That's right. Now somebody can say, what? Why the fuck would you do that? Well, let's say I'm taking a shower, right? I'm a rub-a-dub-dubbing. I'm doing my thing. All of a sudden, drop the soap. I can just stab at it, pick it right back up. Nope. Bink! Oh, you dropped your soap? Bink! Got it. But here's the thing. Sometimes you feel like you have to come to defense for them, right? And we don't need to. For example, I was in the car with one of my friends, right? And we were in the car, and it was his car, beautiful car. He just bought it. It was brand new, and we're going to this party. And it wasn't a BYOB. They had everything provided, so we had nothing on us or anything. We're driving down, we get pulled over by the cops, right? The cop comes over, and he asks that question, do you know why I pulled you guys over, right? And as soon as he does that, I look over, and I'm like, it's because he's black! And I'm like, what the fuck? Why would I say that? Oh my God, why would I say that? My friend looks over and he's like, motherfucker, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know why he said that. I don't know. The cop looks in, he's like, I need your license and registration as well, right? So, my license, and he had his license and registration, right? The cop leaves, goes back, but he's like, why the fuck would you say some shit like that? I'm like, well, obviously he pulled you over because you're black. You weren't doing anything wrong. It's a brand new car. We weren't speeding, we weren't doing anything. He's like, yeah, but you never state the obvious. Like, what do you mean by that? He's like, well, if we had a bunch of drugs in the trunk, like if a cop pulled you over, like, you know why I pulled you over? You're not going to go, this is not because we have a bunch of drugs in the trunk. Like, you wouldn't say that, right? We were driving around in Arizona in a U-Haul, and a cop pulled us over. And it's like, you know why I pulled you over? It's like, it's not because we have a bunch of illegal immigrants in the back. Like, I wouldn't say that, right? So I'm like, all right, I get what you're saying. But here's the thing. The cop comes over, right? He gives my buddy back his license and registration. And then he asks me to step out of the car, right? Step out of the car, he starts to pat me down, proceeds to arrest me. Now I'm getting nervous, so I'm going, what the fuck is going on? I don't have my toenails grown up. Like, I'm nervous. You know what I mean? But apparently I got arrested because I didn't pay my ticket for my CD skipping incident, right? So I ended up going to the jail. Now I'm all nervous, right? But before anything can even happen, I get bailed out, all right? So I walk out, and there's my black friend standing there. And he's like, how's it feel, motherfucker? How's it feel? Apparently my friend sounds like Bernie Mac, which is weird. I don't know why. But he's like, how's it feel? I'm like, how does what feel? And he goes, how does it feel to be black? And I'm like, oh, I get it, ha. We high-fived, and everything was funny, right? So we start walking out. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on a second. Did you bail me out? And he goes, yeah. I'm like, well, how does that feel?
Yeah.
That was our little moment. So we're not friends anymore. amazing. There's like a bunch of different, like what's around here?
Boston.
I mean, yeah, it's just Boston. I know fucking Boston. Saw the goddamn signs. I'm talking about like if you guys just took a little like like a bone ride or like if you guys go to. Is there anything fun to do around here?
Party.
So you guys just go on bone rides? Was I accurate on that one? Yeah, smoking pot's fun. What did you do? Somebody go, what? Smoking pot's fun. What? That's the worst. Who the fuck lied to you? That's the most fun thing in the world. Because honestly, I mean, drinking's fun too, but if you really compare the two, there's no comparison. There's really no comparison. Because when you, like, the difference in it, like, if you smoke weed, you come up with like a million great ideas, but you just never follow through with any of them. That's it. That's kind of how it works, right? But when you drink, you come with the first crappy idea, and then you fucking follow through with that. That's a hell of a lot worse, I'll tell you that much right now. One time, my brother and I, we got totally shit-faced, totally wrecked, and my brother came up with a great idea, and he goes, Derek, I'm like, yeah. He goes, let's go for a ride. So we get in the car, shit-faced, 2 o'clock in the morning, we start driving around in the back roads of Massachusetts somewhere, right? We start driving around, he gets bored, he's like, I got another great idea. I'm like, what? He goes, let's go smash mailboxes. Yes. That's a white people thing. I don't know, you guys, black people are probably not into that. We smash mailboxes. I don't know what you guys do, but that's what white people do. We're bored out in the boondocks. Watch that new show on MTV, it'll explain everything. I don't know what it's called. What is that called?
Buck Wild.
Yeah, that fucking West Virginia thing. It's fucking jazz. We were driving around, like you said, we started smashing mailboxes, and then he's bored with that, and then he goes, dude, let's go steal shit. I'm like, alright, so we go to the local CVS at 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Which is the CVS that he worked at, which was kind of funny, right? So we walk in, and I think I'm going to steal stuff, but then I turn into a pussy, right? I just go in one of the aisles, like the condom aisles, I'm like, Magnums. I wear when I take a shower. So, because they're big. Really big. I use them as nylons. Anyway, so I look around, and finally my brother waves to me. He's like, let's go. We get out, we go into the car. I'm like, what did you steal? And this is what he said. This is all he stole. He goes, sunless tan lotion. Sunless tan lotion. Well, we're shit-faced. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, so what do we got to do? We're going to go home and we're going to apply. If anybody's ever read these things before, it says apply evenly. Apply evenly. We tried. We were put it on, we're sitting there, we're gonna be looking tan as fuck, we're gonna get pussy, yeah! We're putting it on, this is great. I go to bed, wake up in the morning, I go look in the mirror, and I'm like, oh shit. I look like a Oompa Loompa, but with like cum stains on my face. There is blotches. Ridiculous. Just don't drink that much, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. But if you do have a little bit to drink and you're good to go and have some fun, you guys get a chance to experiment, with some sex-a-rooney.
Sex-a-rooney.
Yeah, it's Italian for sex. Shit, where it be? If you guys get a chance to, have fun with it, honestly, have fun with it, okay? But don't take too much pride in your shit, okay? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if any of you guys are walking around thinking you're the goddamn pussy champ of the world, you're a fucking liar. You're an idiot. You're not, okay? There is no standard way to eat pussy. There's no way that you do it. We're like, no, I do the alphabet, A, B, You're an idiot. You don't know how to eat pussy. You're a fucking moron. Reason why I'm saying that is every woman is different. Every human being is different. Okay? You've kissed different people over time, right? Some people kiss differently than others. You know what I mean? Some things turn people on more so than other people, okay? Just going out there going, hey, might work with your one last girlfriend that broke up with you. I wonder why. Okay? Okay, stop walking around with that kind of attitude, okay? Because the thing is we lie to each other a lot, okay? Men and women, we lie to each other. Okay? And we need to stop lying to each other in the bedroom. Communicate with each other. You make each other better lovers, and if it doesn't work out between you two, that person can pass it on, and they can do great things with that.